All right. This is the Big Friendly Swim podcast, and for those who might not know you, can you introduce yourself and take me through your history in swimming?
Yeah, hey everyone. I'm Ekaterina Nikonova and originally I'm from Russia, but now I'm at the University of Florida. I'm theater and I live in Gainesville. Yeah, and that's pretty much it about me. And I'm European junior champion, silver world junior medalist, NCAA All-American SEC champion this year. Russian junior record holder and Russian national champion.
Nice. So, what brought you originally to University of Florida, and what's been the experience like there, like both on the swim team and academically?
So since I was like 10 years old, it was originally planned with my parents that I want to move abroad because in Russia we don't have really opportunity to like study and swim together to do combined program. That's why I really want to improve myself. Like I wanted to get personal growth like in both ways, not just in swimming. That's why like it was kind of like my parents' decision that I want to move from Russia somewhere else. And the United States was the best option for me because there you can, like, here you can study and swim together. And they like provide really, really good opportunity and support and all the stuff you need, like tutoring, or from the side of swimming, you can get a lot of different treatments if you're injured. A lot of supplies for school, computers, studying facility, like recovery facility. That's why I kind of decided to move from Russia and take the next step in swimming and studying, like, and also because I wanted to get a finance degree. And if you want to be something like financial accounting, you won't have enough time in Russia to do college combined with swimming. That's why I decided to move and take my step into like new journey and take the new opportunities for me.
So, sort of building off of that, could you talk about like what's a typical day in a life of like a Division 1 athlete at University of Florida? Like, what's your like day to day routine?
So to be honest, I think it's pretty much common here for every single student athlete in Division 1. My day starts at 5 a.m. in the morning and I just wake up, um, get breakfast, and then go to morning practice, have morning practice from 6 to 8, and then I do weights, the whole team, girls team and guys team. And then usually I have class 1 or 2, and then it's like the main part of my day that I have to take a nap. I can't live without naps. So I go home and I take a nap, and then it's gonna be like something like 2 p.m. and then I have second practice from 3 to 5, and then dinner, get back home, do all my work. And like usually I try to get all my work done on the during the week because I want to have free time for myself during the weekend. So yeah, do my work till 9, around 9, and then I try to go to bed at 9:30 because next morning I have to wake up at 5 a.m. It's pretty early, so I need to recover. So I usually go at 9:30, 9:45, something like this.
Is it daily AM practices that you guys have Monday to Friday?
Yeah, every single day.
Oof. Our morning practices are like twice a week, and that's already that kills me enough.
Yeah, sometimes it's really hard. Yeah, and actually, when first I got here, it was really unusual for me because back home I swam from 8 to 10. So my adjustment was kind of really hard, but it wasn't terrible. Um, but I think I did pretty good job because I came during spring semester and we had coming soon SEC and NC, so I had to adjust faster. And my team helped me a lot. They were all like supporting me every single practice, and they knew it was really, really tough for me mentally and physically. But I'm really glad that coaching staff and my team they helped me, and I stepped into SEC in a really, really good, maybe not the best shape, but at least I tried to like do my best.
So, sort of touching on the coaching staff part of it, Anthony Nesty is obviously long before he was a coach, he was a pretty world class swimmer in his own right. He's an Olympic gold medalist in the 100 butterfly.
Yeah.
So, what are the ways in which his coaching has affected you as an athlete? You think, and then can you share some of like the wisdom or knowledge that he's imparted on the team as a whole that you feel has like been beneficial or has affected your swimming?
Yeah, so when I committed to Florida, I didn't even know that it's the hardest program in the country. So I just kind of like came because I really like the coaching stuff. I really like the team. And of course, it's Florida, it's warm here. So I'm from Siberia and I really wanted to go somewhere when it's the whole year, basically warm weather. So I committed to Florida, and the first couple months I already told that I was struggling. It was really hard for me. But Coach Nesty, I remember it was first couple weeks when I got here, he asked me a question. Hey, Kat, do you know what does tough mean? And I was like, I was really confused. I tried to guess, but I didn't. And he was trying to explain it to me. He said, um, when you're dying during practice, but you still try to push yourself as hard as you can. And this means being tough. And since then, I got this advice when you're like in a really hard like terms position, like mental, like breakdown, maybe physical breakdown, and you're still pushing yourself and you want still to be better, improve like in different ways. Yeah, and I got this advice from Coach Nesty, and I remember once, I think it was this year during fall semester, during Christmas practices, when the season, like the fall semester was almost done, and like the whole team was really, really tired because we've been working for six, no, 4 months around something like this. Yes, because we started in January. Oh no, in August. At the end of August, so it was August, September, October, November, December, 5 months. Yeah, and these 5 months they were really hard for the whole team because a lot of things were going on like around the team. And Coach Nesty, he had a meeting and he played for us like kind of like a podcast or it was a video. I don't really remember. And in this video, one famous guy he told that if you think that you're tired, your body is just 40% out of what you're capable of. Basically, it was something like this. So it goes to the same direction as what Coach Nesty told me before, being tough and work no matter what. Because he has a really strong personality and he kind of like shares it with us. And I really appreciate it. And it helps me to improve myself, like in both ways, in swimming and like in school. Because I can work and I know that my boundaries, they are far away from what I actually can see. Yeah.
I think that speaks a lot to at least like the culture at Florida that it is famously a very difficult program, but the coaches are lifting up the athletes constantly and doing their best to make it difficult but not unreasonable, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah.
So, building off of that and your time at Florida, can you describe the experience competing at SEC championships this year and the emotions that came for the whole team when you guys realized, oh, we're going to have a clean sweep and win on both the men and women's side?
It was really awesome. It was awesome. So I've been competing at a lot of different meet all over the world, but I think I've never experienced that emotions that I got from SEC, especially probably this year the most. So when it's more like a team meet where you have to fight for your team and where you have to score points for your team, not just for yourself. So you're swimming, of course, like you're swimming your own events, but these events, they are for the team basically. And that this team, when you're behind the blocks, they are like every single person cheers for you, and this energy that they give to you, it helps and motivates you to swim faster. Like I remember I was staying behind the block, um, my 100 free. It was this year 100 free final, and I was on lane two, so I was kind of like far away from stands, but the team was cheering so loud that I could hear them from the second lake from other side of the pool. And these kind of like push, that energy kind of like movement that they gave to me helped me to um, touch the wall and became first. Oh, said third. I'm so sorry, third. Yeah, so it definitely helps so much. But this year was a special, actually, special for Florida because I remember the last year when men's team and women's team became the SEC champion together. It was 1993, as I remember it right. Yeah, so it was a pretty special moment for us, both for women's and for men's team. And I remember even women's team on its own. They were SEC champions in 2009. So it's been a lot of time where like the team before and we were kind of like second, like top five maybe. The last year we finished top five, and we were really upset about this because we were thinking, we were dreaming basically about this women winning for the whole year. And this year the dream basically finally came to us, and we were really happy. These emotions of jumping to the pool, I remember after our last day, I called my mom and I told her, Mom, I'm living my best life. I'm so happy. Like these emotions that I just got, they're gonna stay with me for the rest of my life. It's like I told her like these emotions, I would really want every single person to experience these emotions.
I think that speaks a lot to at least like some of the magic of college swimming, and that it's a lot different than like it's a lot different. I mean, obviously, I've never had this experience, but I imagine it's a lot different than competing on like a world stage where it's a bit more personal and a bit more like team focused. Like I compete for my local community college, and I distinctly remember like swimming the mile last year at our conference championships, and flipping for the last 50 and seeing my entire team running up behind the blocks and like yelling and screaming. So
Yeah.
I know what you mean when you say like you want everybody to be able to feel that joy of being a part of a team and experiencing the joys that come with like the team succeeding.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I remember it was my first meet as junior swimmer, and I went to Kazan. It was actually in Russia. We were competing at European Junior in 2019, and I was a part of a big team also. And I really loved this team. Like I got a lot of support from this team, but it's still completely different as what I like the from experience that I got from here. Because here you're not swimming like you're trying to score as many points as you want. So almost every single person in our team like was trying and was fighting to get to score these points and help the whole team to improve and to be the best. That's the main difference, I think. I've heard like I never gone to SEC, not SEC, ISL. It was 2 years ago, I think. A lot of my friends they went and they said that it was really awesome experience too. But I think it might be pretty similar to what we have here. So I hope I will have an opportunity to compete at ISL Swimming League.
I think it also like stuff like ISL and college swimming, and even to some extent like high school swimming in the United States. At least for me, I've noticed that people will oftentimes swim faster or swim best times just in the middle of the season, like fully in the middle of like a heavy training load, just because they're having fun, just because they're
Yeah, because
excited and they're in a good mindset.
yeah, you don't have that much pressure, I guess, from the side on your own. You just, and also you can feel this kind of like wall behind you, this team that's stays like behind you, that they can help you like in every single second. You can feel it, this support and help. That's why probably you can swim faster and just relax and have fun with your team.
Especially when you're training with those people like day in, day out. It's like you've got a built-in family almost.
Yeah, that's true.
So jumping to international competition, what's been your experience like competing internationally for Russia? And then how do you think your experiences at World Juniors and European Junior Championships like prepared you for your first experiences on like the senior international stage at short course meters worlds in 2021? Sorry, that's kind of a loaded question.
Yeah, no, that's good. So first time I qualified for my European Junior Championship. It was 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. It was Finland, and I was just 15 years old. I didn't actually expect to qualify. I really wanted to. It was my goal for the season, but I didn't expect because we had a lot of faster swimmers, and they were older than me. That's why I was kind of like, it was more like a dream. And I was more like a sprinter. I was swimming just 1500 free. So I remember it was Russian National 2018 and I was swimming my 50 free and I really, really wanted to qualify and I just like did magic. Like, I don't know, something happened. Like, I swam like, I think I had my best race in my entire life. So I went really, really fast. It was 25, 3, and for 15 years old, it's like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I qualified as like number one from our team for 53. It was April, and then we had a meet in July. Yeah, in July, and I felt a lot of stress from the side because all the girls they were like older than me. Um, so much older, and I was kind of like alone because I was the youngest in the team. But still, I was trying to fight. This meet actually didn't go really well for me because I felt a lot of pressure and I wasn't prepared. I wasn't mentally prepared, I guess, for this big meet. And that's why I didn't swim really well. But yeah, but it actually helped me improve myself as like it gave me personal growth in 2018. And after that, I was more mature in 2019. I went to my second European Junior Championship in Kazan. It was in Kazan. And my meet was actually really, really good. I dropped a lot of best times and I was third on, no, I was actually fifth because I didn't. Yeah, I was fifth on 100 free. I was third on 50 free. And we won a bunch of relays. And also it's kind of like it gave me like the base that I could put on work and go to the next level and compete like at the bigger meets. And then after we went to junior European Junior Championship um, in Budapest, and yeah, it was even bigger meet. So it was my first world stage meet, and it went pretty good. I gained. It was really hard to compete with all the other countries, especially the United States. They have a really fast team and they have really good swimmers. So we were doing our best, and we finished second on some of the relays. But I gained a lot of experience from the international athletes, how they mentally prepare for the race, what they like do, some different kind of like warm up stuff or warm down stuff. I was looking around, I was like noticing stuff about all the other athletes. And I think it helped me a lot to be more mature in terms of swimming and like mental health, like preparation for the race. So in 2021, when I became Russian national and I qualified, yeah, Russian national champion, and I qualified for World Championship. It was my first senior meet in Abu Dhabi. I was I qualified for 100 free and 200 free, and I broke. No, it was 2020. So in 2020, I broke European, no, Russian junior record, and the next year I qualified for my senior meet. Yeah, so it definitely helped me to be where I was last year, and it helped me to compete among the senior swimmers, not just among the juniors. And when I got here with all these gained knowledge about different slam stuff like mental preparation, um, I was ready to compete at SEC and national and NCAA because I can say that's what Coach Nesty told me last year that I like when I didn't know what's gonna be and what to expect from a CCA and NCAA. He told me you have to prepare, you have to be mentally prepared because it's the fastest meet in the world. And now, like, I didn't know about these meets before, and now I can tell that it's definitely the fastest meet in the world because it's not just the United States, it's pretty much World Championship 21 under. So, yes.
So, and for this last question that I've got for you, it's a answer as much as you're willing to say type of deal. Because I've had people be very like protective of their goals, understandably. A lot of people try like to keep them just between like them and their coach or them and like their like close loved ones. So beyond University of Florida and I guess after college and after your time in like international swimming is completed, what are some of the goals that you have yourself for yourself, and like where do you see yourself? Let's say like 5 years from now, or like 10 years from now.
So, first of all, I want to give to my team as much, like, I want to contribute to my team as much as I can. And after probably college, I would want to have 2 more years. I don't know where exactly. I want to swim. Probably I might stay somewhere here, and I'm gonna go pro for the next 2 years, and we'll see how it's going for me. Um, if I'm making final at the World Championship or Olympics, probably I'm gonna try to keep swimming more, and I'm gonna like try to improve myself more in like swimming wise. But if not, I would want to like finish my swimming career on the really good note and then move on because I know the swimming it's kind of like like it gives you a new step to your new life. So I want to take this opportunity as long as I can, and then I want to move on and I want to go and work in the field of my degree. I want to be a financial accountant, something like this, maybe probably. So now I'm finance major, so we'll see how it goes. Yes, and I would want to probably stay here for a little bit and try to find something here, maybe work-wise or yeah. So I want to improve and grow here for a little bit after college.
Awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that.
Thank
Um,
you. Thank
so I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh no, no, I didn't say
Oh,
anything.
okay. And I guess my last thing for you before we wrap things up is just at the end of every interview, I always give the people I'm talking to time to promote something of their choice. Like that could be literally just plugging your Instagram, which I'll already put in the description of the video, or just it's basically just time for you to say whatever you'd like.
Go Gators! I just want to I want to say how much I love my team, my teammates, my coaches, and I'm having a great time here. So go Gators!
I think that's awesome.